Welcome to Audiobook Summary YouTube channel, where we explore the wisdom of timeless texts that continue to shape lives. Today, we delve into a compact yet profoundly influential book that has inspired generations of thinkers, leaders, and dreamers, James Allen's enduring classic, As a Man Thinketh. Published in 1903, this small volume carries a monumental message, that our thoughts are the architects of our reality. It's a powerful assertion of personal responsibility, a blueprint for self-mastery, and a clarion call to understand the immense, often untapped, power of the mind. So, settle in as we uncover the simple yet profound truth that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. James Allen, a British philosophical writer, distilled his wisdom into this concise essay, drawing inspiration from ancient spiritual and philosophical traditions. His work is often cited as a foundational text in the self-help and New Thought movements, yet its insights are timeless and universally applicable. Allen himself lived a quiet life, embodying the principles he taught, rather than seeking fame or fortune. He wanted to offer humanity a clear path to understanding the profound connection between inner thought and outer experience. The title itself, As a Man Thinketh, is derived from a verse in the Bible, Proverbs 23 verse 7, and it serves as the central premise of the entire book. Allen immediately establishes that a man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. He argues that just as a gardener cultivates his plot, removing weeds and nurturing desired plants, so too must we cultivate the garden of our minds, uprooting negative thoughts and fostering positive, constructive ones. Without this conscious cultivation, weeds, unproductive and harmful thoughts, will inevitably flourish, leading to undesirable circumstances. Allen asserts that character is not something bestowed upon us, but something we forge with every thought. Every act, good or bad, is the outward manifestation of inner thought. Our habits, our virtues, our vices, all begin as seeds of thought, nurtured through repetition until they become ingrained aspects of our being. This puts the responsibility squarely on the individual. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a product of your own mental habits. One of the most impactful sections of the book explores the effect of thought on circumstances. This is where Allen's philosophy truly challenges conventional thinking. He states unequivocally that circumstances do not make the man, they reveal him. Our outer world, he contends, mirrors our inner world. Poverty, failure, happiness, success, these are not random occurrences but rather the precise results of our predominant thoughts. He uses powerful metaphors, like a seed and a plant. A seed produces a plant of its own kind. Similarly, every thought, whether good or bad, produces circumstances after its own kind. A person harboring thoughts of negativity, worry, or victimhood will inevitably attract and create circumstances that reflect those inner states. Conversely, thoughts of courage, self-reliance, and constructive purpose will lead to conditions of success and well-being. Allen makes it clear that this isn't about magical thinking, but about the natural law of cause and effect in the mental realm. Our thoughts are the causes, and our circumstances are the effects. He also gently reminds us that sometimes, adverse circumstances serve as lessons, revealing hidden defects in our thought patterns, allowing us to learn, grow, and change. The path to changing one's circumstances, therefore, is not to fight the external world, but to transform one's internal landscape of thought. Allen extends this principle to our physical being in the effect of thought on health and the body. He argues for a profound mind-body connection, stating that the body is the servant of the mind. It instantly responds to the thoughts that are projected upon it. Thoughts of fear, resentment, or worry can break down the body, leading to illness and weakness. Conversely, thoughts of joy, peace, and strength can energize and heal. He suggests that chronic ailments often stem from chronically diseased thought patterns. The body, being a delicate instrument, is constantly registering and reflecting the vibratory effects of our minds. A pure mind, free from anxiety and negativity, will result in a clean and healthy body. This doesn't dismiss the role of physical factors, but it powerfully emphasizes the often overlooked influence of mental states on our physiological well-being. It's an early form of what we now understand as psychosomatic effects or the impact of stress on the immune system. The idea is that if you want a healthy body, you must first cultivate a healthy mind. This involves deliberately choosing thoughts that are harmonious, positive, and affirming of life and health. By disciplining the mind, one can foster a robust and resilient physical form, freeing oneself from the tyranny of perceived ailments that often have roots in mental discord. Moving to action and achievement, Allen discusses thought and purpose. He asserts that the strongest man is he who stands alone. This is not about isolation, but about clarity of purpose. Without a definite aim, thoughts drift aimlessly, leading to confusion, doubt, and wasted energy. A strong purpose, however, acts as a magnet, drawing in thoughts, energies, and opportunities that align with its achievement. He advises that once a definite purpose is chosen, it should be made the central object of one's thoughts. It should be consciously held in the mind, becoming the driving force behind all actions. Doubt and fear, which are the enemies of purpose, must be ruthlessly eliminated. When purpose is combined with unwavering faith, achievement becomes inevitable. He emphasizes the practical aspect of purpose. It must be translated into organized effort and practical action. A vision without a plan is just a dream. Allen also notes that the size of one's achievements is often directly proportional to the size of one's original purpose. Small aims lead to small results. Grand aims, pursued with determination, can lead to grand achievements. This section serves as a powerful call to define what you truly want and then to align your entire mental and physical being towards that single, compelling objective. Allen then delves into the thought factor in achievement. He clarifies that achievement is not merely the result of hard work, but of rightly directed thought. Every great achievement, he argues, whether in the realm of invention, art, or business, began as a thought, a vision, a purpose firmly held in the mind of the achiever. He describes how obstacles, rather than being barriers, are often opportunities for growth and self-discovery. When faced with difficulties, the disciplined mind views them as challenges to be overcome, lessons to be learned. The undisciplined mind sees them as reasons to quit. True achievement comes from cultivating the mental fortitude to persevere through temporary defeat, understanding that persistent, purposeful thought eventually clears the path to success. Allen provides a stark contrast between those who achieve and those who merely wish. Achievers are those who harness their thoughts, focus them on a definite purpose, and align their actions with that purpose. They understand that success is not something to be pursued externally, but something to be cultivated internally. The outer world simply mirrors the inner mental architecture. In Visions and Ideals, Allen explores the aspirational aspect of thought. He states that the dreamers are the saviors of the world. Every great work of art, every scientific breakthrough, every societal improvement, originated as a vision, an ideal held in the mind of a dreamer. Before anything can manifest in the physical world, it must first be conceived in the mental realm. He urges readers to cherish their visions and ideals, as they are the promises of what they shall one day become. If you hold a lofty ideal, you will eventually rise to its level. If you harbor low thoughts, you will sink to that level. Character, circumstances, and destiny are all shaped by the nature of the ideals we consistently entertain. This section emphasizes the power of continuous positive thinking and imagination. It's about not just wishing, but vividly imagining yourself achieving your goals, living your ideals, and embodying your highest self. This mental blueprint then guides your subconscious mind and attracts the necessary resources and opportunities. The book encourages a profound belief in the attainability of one's purest aspirations through unwavering mental focus. Finally, Allen culminates his message with the profound state of serenity. He argues that calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. A man who has learned to control his thoughts, who has cultivated a purposeful and positive mind, naturally attains a state of inner peace and tranquility. This serenity is not an absence of activity, but an inner stillness that allows one to navigate the storms of life with equanimity. He explains that the truly wise individual understands the laws of thought and circumstance, and therefore, does not react impulsively or emotionally to external events. Instead, they remain centered, knowing that their inner state is paramount. This deep, unshakable calm is a sign of self-mastery, a direct result of having disciplined the mind and purified the heart from anxiety, fear, and negativity. Serenity, for Alan, is not a passive state but an active cultivation of inner harmony. It's the ultimate fruit of a life lived according to the principles of purposeful and pure thought. It signifies that the individual has found their inner equilibrium, understanding their place in the universe and aligning themselves with the benevolent laws that govern existence. It is, in essence, the peace that comes from knowing that your thoughts create your world, and by mastering them, you master your destiny. James Allen's As a Man Thinketh remains a cornerstone of personal development for its radical simplicity and profound truth. It's a slim volume with a heavyweight punch, delivering an uncompromising message of personal responsibility and empowerment. It dispels the notion of victimhood and places the reins of destiny firmly in our own hands. By understanding that our thoughts are living forces, constantly shaping our character, influencing our circumstances, impacting our health, driving our purpose, fostering our achievements, giving life to our ideals, and ultimately leading us to a state of serenity, we are given a clear roadmap. The book challenges us not to just think about what we want, but to become the person who can achieve it, by first mastering the garden of our own mind. It's an enduring call to conscious living, reminding us that the greatest power we possess lies in the silent, invisible realm of our own thoughts. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey through James Allen's As a Man Thinketh. If this summary has resonated with you, we highly recommend exploring the full text for its complete transformative power. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more wisdom to empower your life. Until next time, remember, as you think in your heart, so are you.